Welcome back to another edition of Dirty Carpet Cleaning. I have my fan going right there because I just did the tile. I'm trying to dry it out while I do this carpet so I can come back through and seal the grout. If you watched my previous CRB video, it is the same job, so you can get some more details on what I'm up against currently from that video. So be sure to go check it out, like and subscribe, thumbs up that video if you enjoyed it. But just to give you a little idea of what I'm cleaning up right now, of course, general soil, dirt, and some stains, probably some drink spills. They have multiple kids in the house, and they did mention that. Some of them may be from that, but all the outer baseboard areas have been hit by pet urine. So I treated it pretty heavily, the whole thing, but mainly the affected areas. Spent extra time scrubbing it and dwell time, and now I'm going to be going really slow for the extraction process. And then there's a chance I might have to deodorize afterwards because I noticed the odor was popping up just from when I was starting to pre-spray. Getting urine wet always makes it stink again. So a post-deodorizer may be necessary for this one. So when I'm done rinsing it, I'll know more. I'm out here on a Saturday in my town here of Oakdale, getting these people taken care of as they have busy schedules. And my week, next week, and just about the week after that is pretty packed. So being that they wanted carpet and tile both done at the same time, I decided to come out on a Saturday to get them taken care of so they can get this off their mind and feel better about their home. We were actually here yesterday doing house cleaning. We cleaned the kitchen, besides the floors, because I did those just now. All their counters, faces of their cabinets, their ovens, because I got a double stack oven. Bathroom, just about everything downstairs. Like I said, they have multiple kids, busy work schedules and such. So we're out here taking some stuff off their plate so they can relax and enjoy their weekend. Currently right now, Saturdays are upon request with an advance notice. Just during the holiday season, I'm sure you can understand this is a busy time for carpet cleaning, tile, and house cleaning. So we're getting to be 2 weeks and carpet cleaning booked out, and house cleaning is just about full for almost 2.5 weeks at the time of this video. It is the beginning of November, the 2nd. So I want to make sure everybody's taken care of. If I got the free time to get them taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and do it for them. Because I enjoy seeing that. I mean, it looks even better in person because the lighting's not the best. But man, they're going to be ecstatic about this. And that's what makes me happy. And like I said in the previous video, in the CRV video for this house, there's some permanent stains in here. We're looking to pull the carpet out in a year or less. It's just a busy household, so they want it to be cleaned up, and so that way when their kids are home, they don't have to worry about it. So I'm just doing slow movements, gonna do multiple passes and dry strokes, and then set my blowers on it. Leave them feeling much better in their home. That's the goal. Leave them with a clean home. If you're in the carpet cleaning business and you don't have house cleaning, I suggest it. It's a good double end to have, because I've had multiple people tell me personally that it's so nice to only deal with one company instead of 2 or 3, depending on what all needs to be done. So, because there are still some carpet cleaners around here that just do carpet and upholstery, don't touch tile, and don't do the house cleaning. Or maybe you're a house cleaner company and you don't do carpet cleaning. Take classes, learn how to do it, add it to your business. So far it's worked out for us, being able to service everybody. So when they have us out regularly for house cleaning, not only are we maintaining their carpet, we're making sure it gets vacuumed at least, depending on how often they have us out, once every other week or twice, or I should say 4 times a month, or just monthly. At least it's getting done here and there. And then once it's time, around a year, or depending on their overall traffic in the house, 6 months comes around and they need a carpet cleaner, they don't have to call anybody else. They just call us. So having that house cleaner / carpet cleaning and upholstery, tile, all that, they don't have to think about multiple companies. They don't have to remember multiple companies' names, and they don't have to hold on to multiple companies' business cards and deal with a bunch of different people. So if you've ever considered it, learn it, add it in. I'm telling you, so far it has been well worth it. We started, or actually I've been in the cleaning industry for about 11 years now, doing this and upholstery and whatnot. And before we bought our van, we started doing house cleaning. Prior to that, when I was just doing some smaller things to start the business out and get it rolling, and within I think 2 months of my wife doing some cleaning, we were already on our way to needing a 3rd person. Started out with her, and then one that was our main cleaner, that had experience. She was already doing some cleaning for a couple clients, but just wanted some more work. So we hired her on as our first cleaner, and then my wife would be doing cleaning with her, if it was a big enough job for deep cleans and whatnot. And by the 2nd or 3rd month, we needed our 3rd person. And then I think by 6 months, we got a 4th, and we're at a year and a half. Well, yeah, about a year and a half, just shy of it, with house cleaning. And we have 7 total people looking for an 8th. And we do 0 advertising for house cleaning right now. 0. Which is great because it means we're mostly referral based from our previous clients. And the reason why you can get more referrals faster is because house cleaning is more frequent than carpet cleaning. So whereas I'm cleaning an average home of carpet once a year, house cleaning is as much as once a week, or bi-weekly, or monthly. So when they have you out that often and love you, you're going to get more clients raving about you, right? So Facebook is huge right now, like moms groups. If you're not in a moms group, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever is in business with you, join them, because moms are always looking for reputable businesses that can stand by their work and, want recommendations of a company they can trust. So we get recommended on there all the time. Had a client yesterday we did a deep clean for. She said she looked us up in our local town, Oakdale, on Facebook for suggestions, and our name popped up a bunch. And then she went to our Facebook page and saw how many of the Facebook recommendations we have on our business page, and then she just instantly called us. So work on all that stuff if you haven't already, or if you have and you have a good reputation. Make sure you're in moms groups. Have your wife join it, your significant other, and it'll be beneficial to you because those are essentially free advertisement. And then if you're a carpet cleaning business and a house cleaning business like us, you'll start getting jobs from that. Sometimes all it takes is one client that's in those groups to like you, and you'll get a handful of other jobs off of that. We had that happen in one of our neighboring towns of Turlock. I cleaned this lady's shower for her, and it came out fantastic. And she raved us in those moms groups. And man, that made a whole difference. Felt like Turlock was our second home because we were there so often doing bids and cleaning for house cleaning and even some carpet jobs and other services we offer. So look into that. That's a good source. Put in the effort, and it's, outside of your time, it's free. Doesn't hurt to tag your own business. You do a good job, people are going to be fine with that. I had some clients say, I think I saw it because your wife tagged you guys first, and then a couple other people tagged you, so that's why you're here. So build that up, get yourself a few happy clients. If they're in moms groups, say, hey, do you mind suggesting us in moms groups when somebody is looking for a good service? Your referrals are greatly appreciated. It never hurts to ask for referrals. A lot of times people are happy to help you out because they want to help a small business. We're a family-owned business, my wife and I, so they love that. Most people want to support local. They're a family, So they probably see you around town, and they know you're not some just big old corporation. Feels good, right? So why not? Look for different avenues of advertisement that may not cost you anything or mean next to nothing. Always remember, you never know who you're going to meet. So always be at top of your game. Be polite, nice, and something small can turn out to be something huge. And then you're going to have a snowball effect from there. So treat your minimum charge jobs just like your big $1,000, $2,000 huge home jobs. Because in my experience and time doing this, it's usually the jobs that are like 400 and less that are raving about you, right? It's what I've noticed, and I'm always so grateful of them. But I'm also grateful of the larger clients, not to say I'm not grateful for them too, because heck, a big job is a big job, and we all are happy when we get those. But just treat everybody the same as you would want to be treated, and I guarantee, I can pretty much just guarantee your business will do well. You know, I think that's why some of them fall apart, and you're not providing the proper customer service, or you're actually cheating yourself one way or another. Whether you're like, I'm just going to charge very little just so I can get the job. I mean, if you need to, you need to, so you can get the job, but, you know, always charge accordingly, so that way you can make sure everything's covered. Employee costs and taxes and everything, and of course a little bit for you, so it makes it worth it. But build that value. Show them the reason why you're worth what you're worth. And people will pay for it, you know, if they like you and you do a good job, they'll pay for your service. You know, why does somebody want to use a big corporation? You know, because they're always there, I guess, but outside of that, if they have a reputable smaller business, or maybe you are kind of a larger business, but you hold the reputation of a quality small business, they're going to want to use you. I don't know how many times, I mean, I'm sure you guys, if you're cleaners, they said, oh, I used so-and-so, you know, and they did okay, but that's why you're here, you know, and then you knock it out of the park, and then they're your client for the rest of the time, and you may be even more expensive than said corporation or other company, regardless of size. You know, now they understand why you may be a little bit more money. It's because the service you provide is higher quality, or you have better tools, or you take more time to assess their needs and make sure they're taken care of. Right? So, always be about quality over quantity. I would rather do 2 jobs a day, make roughly the same as 3 jobs a day, but give them quality. Have plenty of time with them. That way when you're done with the job, you'll be happier, because deep down you know you did a fantastic job. You did everything you can to clean their carpet or whatever it is that you do, and they'll be happy, because they'll be like, man, this guy was here half an hour longer or an hour longer, depending on what you're doing, than that other company that just seemed like they're in and out, right? And to top it off, my floors look better than they ever did with them. It's very important, right? Don't get in this business if you're not looking to achieve a certain standard of quality. If you're just looking to make a couple extra bucks, in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's too expensive to get into, to charge very little and be stressed out when it's slow because you don't have enough jobs to keep you afloat, or whatever the case may be. So just remember, if you're going to get into it, be into it to provide the best quality service you can, because people will notice that, you know. They can tell. I think people sense it. You know, and if you charge very little, you're telling the customer that the value of your work isn't going to stand up to others. You know, you like to get things for cheaper, which totally is understandable, but if you're firm with your prices and you do the right job for what they need, you will maybe get less clients overall, but you will end up with happier clients in the long run. Like I said, you'll probably get more stable clients, repeats instead of one-timers, right? They came to you in the first place because the other company was a one-timer, and they're like, oh man, maybe I should have just paid for the better company, right? So be that company that's a one-time and come back all the time from there on out. Don't do a job to where they start searching for a different cleaner again. Be the cleaner that does the job that keeps them around for life. That's what I like to do. Ever since I started this business, I told my wife, I am not going to do what they did at my old job. That's why that business is starting to dwindle. A lot of the guys that were there with me for a long time left. So doing a quality job if you're an owner-operator is fantastic. But teaching somebody how to do the same work as you may be difficult at times, feel rough, because you're trying to get somebody to take the same pride as you, which is hard because it's not their business, it's yours. But invest in your employees, to treat them right so they treat your clients right. I firmly believe that. You take care of your own and they will take care of you, because why would they want to be somewhere else if they love their job and they love their boss or the managers? If you at that level, you have good management that is there for them and not just there to tell them what to do all the time, you're going to keep happier employees on top of having a great service. So it's another thing that's important to me. It's making sure my employees are happy. I'm easy to talk to. If you've watched enough of these videos, you may notice that. So I've told some of my employees in the past, if you feel like you're working too much, you're wanting to scale it back a little bit, you need to let us know, because I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be feeling like you're overworked. So if you feel like any day is like that, come talk to me so we can discuss it and work with you, because all my employees are fantastic, and I don't want to lose any of them. So if it takes hiring another person, and you stay within a certain job scope that it's still profitable and you're not losing anything just because you're adding another person, it's no big deal, in my opinion. Yeah, you're dealing with another person, but sometimes that's better than having to worry about losing good employees, and then you shape that new one into a good employee and treat them the same way, instead of overworking people and slowly losing people and having a revolving door of employees. Because when you're in the house cleaning department, homeowners are not going to like that too much. because I get asked all the time, do you guys send the same person or same people? And that's something we try and do on every job. Keep at least one person on that house every single time, so they're not meeting a new face every single time. So long as the employee schedules line up, we keep both of them, or all three of them, depending on the job. It's all important stuff. I think I've touched on a fair amount of subjects for this video. Things that I find important for a company, at least what I've learned so far and what I feel is right. Not everybody has to agree. That's what I feel is good. So as far as the chatter goes, I think that's going to be it for this one. Nice long video. Going super slow, as I said, on this one. So I want to be sure I pulled everything out. Still see some stuff coming from my sight glass in some areas, so that's why I'm doubling up. And because I sprayed this really hard, and then I went really slow over it too, right? So this is a rough area. This is actually more wear right here. We had some of their furniture sitting here. So I'm just going to double check it, make sure something wasn't spilled here too. See if I can get it to lighten up a little bit more. But if you're here and looking at the carpet fibers, you can see it's a little worn right there. They're starting to pull from each other, so they reflect light differently. That's why traffic areas always look darker than an area up against a wall. It's like a hole in the ground, right? It's dark until you have actual light right on top of it. Same idea with wear patterns, or sometimes the carpet is sitting two different directions. So one side's going to look darker than the other, but if it's a wear area, that's going to be for sure. You can clean it until, or all day, and then it won't necessarily change the appearance of it. Something to watch out for. If you're unsure if it's still dirty or not, you can always do a white towel test across it. If you get no transfer, your towel is just now damp, then you can assure the client that it is now clean. That's okay, it's dry.